Stop. Do not move. Do not scroll. Listen to me with your full attention right now. What you are hearing is not accidental, and you did not arrive here by chance. I am the Lord your God, and I led you to this exact moment because something critical is unfolding in the spiritual realm. This is not a normal moment in your day. This is an interruption from heaven. I know exactly where you are listening from. I know the weight you are carrying in silence. I know the thoughts that have been racing through your mind, especially when night falls and everything becomes quiet. I know the pressure you feel about tomorrow, about provision, about decisions you do not yet know how to make. You have been asking questions you did not say out loud. You have been wondering how much longer this season will last. And today, I am answering you. You may think this video appeared randomly, but I tell you plainly, I brought you here. I stopped you here, because if you had continued without hearing this word, you would have missed what I am releasing now. There are moments where timing matters, and this is one of them. Something has reached its threshold. Something that was delayed is now pressing for release. Listen carefully. My son, listen carefully. My daughter, I have seen everything you went through. I saw the closed doors that confused you. I saw the efforts that did not seem to pay off. I saw the times you did the right thing and still felt overlooked. I saw you trying to stay strong for others while quietly feeling exhausted inside. I saw the bills. I saw the uncertainty. I saw the prayers you whispered when you felt like no one was listening. While you were looking at what was missing, I was already preparing what would replace it. While you were worried about loss, I was planning restoration. While you were thinking in terms of survival, I was arranging breakthrough. You were never abandoned. You were being positioned. I tell you this now with authority. This cycle you have been stuck in is ending. The repetition of stress, delay, and disappointment is being broken. I am not postponing this. I am not reconsidering it. I am activating a new season over your life, starting now. A season where movement replaces stagnation. A season where answers begin to surface. A season where what seemed blocked begins to flow again. You may not see it yet with your natural eyes, but orders are already being given in the spiritual realm. Things that were held up are being released. Paths that were confusing are being clarified. I am stepping into situations you could not fix on your own. I am moving people you have never met. I am touching conversations you are not part of yet. I am opening access where there was resistance. Hear me clearly. This is not a motivational message. This is not just comfort for your emotions. This is a decree. And when I decree, things shift. When I speak, movement follows. My word does not return empty. It accomplishes exactly what I send it to do. I know you have been tempted to lower your expectations to protect yourself from disappointment. I know you have told yourself not to hope too much, not to expect too much, just in case nothing changes. But I am telling you now, lift your inner posture. Stop preparing for loss when I am preparing you for increase. Stop bracing for impact when I am arranging elevation. There are things connected to your life that are ready to move, but alignment is required. That is why I stopped you here. That is why this word reached you now and not later. You are closer than you realize to a shift you have been praying for, even if you did not know how to name it. And now I ask you to respond immediately. Not tomorrow, not later. This response is not for me. It is for alignment. It is for activation. Click like now as an act of faith. Do it as a declaration that you are present, that you are receiving, that you are not dismissing what I am speaking over your life. As you do, this word will reach others who are also standing at a threshold. And while it moves outward, it will activate inward. Stay with me. Do not leave now. What I am about to release next will explain why this season has felt so heavy and what is about to replace it. Listen to me carefully and do not let your attention drift. What you are about to hear is not meant to frighten you, but to awaken you. There is a reason this season felt heavier than the ones before it. There is a reason resistance increased just as you were trying to move forward. There is a reason your spirit has felt both tired and alert at the same time. You were not imagining it. You were approaching a boundary. There are moments in your life where progress is quiet and unseen, and there are moments where progress provokes opposition. This was one of those moments. When what I placed inside you began to draw closer to manifestation, pressure increased. When what I promised you began to align with time, obstacles appeared louder. Not because you were wrong, but because you were close. I saw the frustration you felt when things almost worked, but did not fully open. I saw how often you told yourself that maybe this was as far as you were meant to go. I saw the exhaustion of trying again after disappointment. I saw the self-doubt creep in when answers delayed. But hear me now. Delay was not denial. Resistance was not rejection. Silence was not absence. I was watching. I was measuring. I was allowing certain things to surface so they could be removed. Because what I am about to place in your hands requires clarity, not confusion. It requires stability, not fear. It requires trust, not survival thinking. There are connections that could not follow you into what is coming. There were habits that needed to lose their grip. There were internal agreements you made during pain that I am now dissolving. You agreed with limitation to protect yourself. You agreed with less because waiting hurt. But those agreements are being broken now. You may have felt like your prayers were repetitive, like you were saying the same things without visible change. But repetition does not mean uselessness. It means persistence, and persistence is noticed. Every time you chose not to quit, something was recorded. Every time you held your faith quietly, something was counted. Every time you kept going when no one encouraged you, something was being credited to your future. Hear this clearly. You were not being tested to see if you were worthy. You were being prepared to carry what is coming without losing yourself. There are blessings that overwhelm those who are not ready. There are doors that collapse people who walk through them without foundation. I did not want that for you. So I slowed some things. I redirected others. I closed what you wanted so I could protect what you needed. Now the season is shifting. And when a season shifts, clarity replaces confusion. Energy returns where fatigue lived. Movement replaces stagnation. This is why you are feeling a strange mix of anticipation and calm. Your spirit recognizes alignment, even if your mind has not fully caught up yet. I am not asking you to understand everything. I'm asking you to stay positioned. Do not go backward mentally. Do not return emotionally to places I already moved you out of. Do not speak against what I am building simply because it is not fully visible yet. There are conversations already happening in your favor. There are decisions being influenced without your involvement. There are opportunities aligning that will make sense only after they arrive. And when they do, you will realize why I asked you to wait and why I asked you to trust. Now, respond with intention, not casually, not distracted. Write in the comments, "I receive what God is releasing now." This is not a request for attention. This is a declaration of alignment. When you write it, you are not convincing me. You are positioning yourself, and when you position yourself correctly, movement accelerates. Stay with me. The next word will show you what is being unlocked and why what comes next will not resemble what you left behind. Stay here and listen with discernment. What I am speaking to you now is not poetic language, and it is not symbolic comfort. It is instruction, and instruction always comes before expansion. What is being unlocked in your life requires alignment, not effort. Many of the delays you experienced were not because you were doing too little, but because you were carrying too much that was never meant to go with you. I did not slow you to punish you. I slowed you to separate what was temporary from what is permanent. You have outgrown certain thought patterns, even though they once kept you safe. You have outgrown certain environments, even though they once felt familiar. You have outgrown certain expectations that were built during seasons of pain, and this is why you felt discomfort even when nothing around you seemed to change. Growth always causes internal tension before external movement. Hear me clearly. The next phase of your life will not respond to the same mindset that sustained you in survival. You cannot carry fear forward and expect peace to multiply. You cannot carry self-doubt forward and expect authority to manifest. You cannot carry old agreements with lack and expect overflow to remain. This is the moment where alignment matters more than speed. I am reorganizing your inner world. I am adjusting how you see yourself. I am restoring your confidence quietly, without noise, so that when doors open, you do not shrink at the threshold. I am teaching you how to stand without apology, how to receive without guilt, how to move without explaining yourself to those who never supported you. You have been too hard on yourself. You measured your progress by outcomes instead of obedience. You questioned your value based on timing instead of trust. But from this point forward, that changes. You will begin to recognize progress before results. You will begin to feel peace even before confirmation. You will begin to walk with certainty even when others do not understand what you are building. There is a reason you were not allowed to give up. There is a reason you were interrupted at your lowest points. There is a reason help arrived in quiet ways instead of dramatic rescues. I was training your discernment. I was strengthening your inner structure. I was making sure that when acceleration comes, you remain stable. Because acceleration is coming. Things that took effort before will require less force. Conversations that felt impossible will open naturally. Access that seemed locked will become available without struggle. Not because people changed, but because alignment did. When alignment changes, resistance loses authority. You will notice that you no longer feel the need to chase what once consumed your thoughts. You will notice that certain pressures simply fall away. You will notice that clarity replaces anxiety in decision-making. This is not coincidence. This is preparation reaching completion. Now, I ask you to confirm your alignment, not by emotion, not by feeling, by declaration. Write in the comments, "I am aligned with what God is doing now." Do not add to it. Do not change it. This is a sealing statement. When you declare it, you are not making something happen. You are agreeing with what is already in motion. Remain here. The final word will seal what has been released and show you how to walk into what comes next without fear, without hesitation, and without returning to what I already brought you out of. Remain with me. Do not rush away from this moment. What is being sealed now is not emotional, and it is not temporary. This is the point where what was spoken becomes established. Up to now, you have lived through preparation, pressure, and pruning. From this moment forward, you step into positioning, and positioning determines what can stay, what must leave, and what is finally allowed to arrive. Many people miss this moment because it is quiet. But quiet does not mean inactive. It means precise. I want you to understand something clearly. What is coming into your life will not look chaotic. It will not arrive with panic. It will not require you to beg, chase, or prove yourself. It will come with order. It will come with confirmation. It will come with a peace that tells you this is aligned. You are not walking into confusion. You are walking into clarity. There are things you thought you needed that I intentionally withheld because they would have anchored you to a version of yourself that could not sustain what is coming. There are doors that remained closed, not because you were unqualified, but because timing was still shaping you. Now that shaping has reached its completion, from this point forward, you will notice a difference in how you respond to pressure. What once triggered anxiety will now prompt discernment. What once felt overwhelming will now feel manageable. What once made you doubt will now confirm that you are standing in the right place. This is because I am restoring authority to your inner world. I am teaching you how to rest without guilt, how to trust without needing proof, how to move without asking permission from fear. And when this internal authority is restored, external change follows naturally. You will begin to see movement where there was delay. You will see cooperation where there was resistance. You will see favor where there was indifference. This is not because you became louder. It is because alignment has made you effective. There will be moments very soon where you realize that something resolved itself without your effort. A conversation shifts. An answer arrives. A door opens, and you will recognize it immediately. Not because it is dramatic, but because it feels right. Do not question ease when it arrives. Ease is not a sign of laziness. It is a sign of alignment. I am removing the need for you to carry everything alone. I am surrounding you with support you did not have before. I am positioning you in environments that nourish instead of drain you. And I am protecting what is being built by keeping certain things out of your reach. From this day forward, do not return to old narratives. Do not explain yourself to people who are no longer assigned to your future. Do not reopen doors I have already closed for your protection. What is ahead requires forward focus. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be. Now seal this moment with intention. Write in the comments I receive, and I trust what God has sealed. This is the confirmation. This is the seal. And from this moment forward, walk in peace. What has been released will not reverse. What has been aligned will not scatter. And what has been prepared will arrive at the appointed time. Remain steady. Remain receptive. You are not walking alone.